What's happening, guys? I made a video the other night. Um, is the last video that I had, and I had this heater running, had the garage closed, and I must have got like carbon monoxide poisoning, or I don't know what. I guess it's natural gas that comes into the wall, like right here, goes over, hooks up to my heater. And after the heater wasn't running, so it was idle or whatever you would call it, where it's kind of um, just a pilot light lit. I don't know that if maybe it's just not lit all the way. Anyway, there was some type of gas that was leaking into the room, and I could kind of smell it, but I didn't really think anything of it because I'd kind of cleaned the. There's a lot of oil that was on the floor, and I'd kind of cleaned it up with some mineral spirits and that kind of shit, and I just thought maybe that was just some just some after effects of me just cleaning the floor. So I just kind of let it be. But then I ended up going inside and got cleaned up, and then it started to hit me, and honestly, when it really hit me was during my last video. I kept saying, dang, it's hot in here. It really wasn't that hot. Like, I was on the verge of passing out. And after I'd gotten cleaned up, I ended up having like a really, really bad headache, blurred vision, even slurred speech. Couldn't focus on anything. Had a terrible migraine headache. It was horrible. So I'm not going to work out here until I can have somebody come out and check this thing out. I know somebody who can, I guess, who does heating type stuff, and I'm just hoping that maybe they can just look at it and say, yeah, you need to have a guy come out and clean this thing out, or whatever he tells me. Anyhow, the reason I'm out here today is because I did end up buying new wheels. Here's the old ones. They're chrome, 17-inch. Here's the new ones. They're not chrome, and they're 18-inch. But what I'm doing is they're dirty as shit. So what I do is I have this bottle of Zep, and it is Zep. This is so this is one of the cleaners that I use. However, that's not that one. This is what's in that container, and this stuff is concentrated, so it looks like 16 gallons. And then you just kind of dilute this to whatever mixture you choose is right. I usually go about half and half. So I'm not going to get 16 gallons out of that, but I don't need to use as much. And then you can kind of see here, if you go down to like a dollar store, you can get any of these toilet cleaners for probably next to nothing. And then I just kind of usually go in here. This thing will get in all the little nooks and crannies. This one's super coarse. This one's not as bad. And then you can kind of, this one's kind of got the, the French tickler there that can get up in here and kind of get in the smaller crevices, kind of get back up in here. And then I also got, the smaller detail brush that whatever I can't reach with the, whatever I can't reach with the toilet bowl brushes, I can reach with this for sure. And you can get all of these minus the degreaser at like a dollar store. But they do have cleaners at the dollar store. I'm just not sure that they have Zep, and Zep is the only one that I really like to use, just because it works really well. They got like Power Purple and a bunch of other degreasers that they make. Obviously, I'm sure that most of you have seen those, but this Zep one is awesome. That 505 one is really good. It's not as good, and it also doesn't smell as good. and this one is not not concentrated. So you can buy this, and I think this is like, I don't know, don't quote me, but this one's like $7, and then this one's like $10, and you get 16 gallons out of it. I mean, and even like I said, I don't, and I mix it extremely concentrated, like 50-50, and I think you're supposed to do 8 ounces per gallon. So what's that? That's 6 to 1, 8 to 1. Yeah, I think it's 8 to 1. So yeah, that's kind of that. I'll just grab me one of these little microfiber towels and show you that these, you know, that stuff comes out pretty decent. So yeah, just clean them up. It's pointless not to clean them up, even though there's snow on the ground. I mean, you still got to look fresh, right? And it doesn't take that long is the thing. Like, people just don't take the time to do it. But when you're cleaning your car, it makes such a huge difference. Think of it as wearing, and this is how I think of wheels, really, and I really always have. Let's just say you go on a date or whatever you're gonna go do, and you got your fresh jeans on, or whatever you're wearing, shorts, whatever. You got a fresh outfit on, and then you throw on the grimiest old pair of sneakers that you got, and you're still gonna look like a scumbag. So, and honestly, you could throw on sweatpants and a hoodie and a fresh pair of sneakers, and I think you'd be all right. But that's just me. So yeah, you know, clean your wheels. Don't be damn lazy. Get them cleaned up. Like I said, these are 18s, staggered setup, 245 rears, 225 fronts. The 17s were, I think they were 225s all the way around, 225, 45. So I'm going to go ahead and sell those because I don't need 3 sets of wheels for this car, turns out. So yeah, little tip, go to dollar store, get you some cleaning supplies. Get this winter road grime off your wheels.